Hey everybody, and welcome back to what I think is, let me see here, episode 16 of the Old Guy Farmers Challenge. This is day 4 of autumn. Let's jump on in. We can unmark that one. We're not going to get that baler. We need to add buy bales so that we can buy up some bales when we need it. Because we are going to buy some sheep today. If you remember, when we closed out of the session yesterday, as far as game day goes, it was raining. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of the rain and buy up some sheep. All right, so let's I'll tab into our trains. Well, they're not even started yet. We'll have to wait for them to start. So it is raining. We're going to... what do we want to do? Where's our truck? Alright, so we can run one mission per day. It is a new game day because we skipped last night. Do we need to pick up those eggs? I don't see too many eggs there. Since we skipped the night, we have the ability to run a mission today. We are going to run down here and do a mission on this one field. The same field that we harvested yesterday. There goes that fast train. We're going to have to slow him down. So we, if you recall, we did a harvest mission on day 3 of autumn. Let's turn off our lights. Let's go ahead and tab into these trains to slow them down. Get back to our truck. So if you remember, on game day 3 of autumn, we did the harvest mission on this field. We're going to do a fertilize mission on this field now. And then we're going to buy the field. So the reason that we are there's 2 reasons why we are fertilizing this field. One, we're running this mission to lower the price of the field. And 2, it's going to give us free fertilizer, basically. So this field will have 1 state of fertilization by the time we pick it up. So we're basically fertilizing it on the guy's dime that we're about to buy the field out from underneath. Can't quite... This rain means I can't really see where the end of the field is. Fine, thanks for giving me directions there, Old Guy Farmer. I don't know about your weather, but Alt F. Oh, I can't see the weather in this. I was going to say this has been really the first game day that we've had rain, maybe. We might have had a little bit of rain earlier, but this is really the first game day where we've had rain for quite a long time, actually. What do we got, a Lamborghini? Is that what we're in a Lamborghini today? It's a pretty exotic tractor for pulling the liquid poo. So I was thinking about leasing the fertilizer spreader, but now that we're putting slurry on it, it will be fertilized. So the manure spreader won't do anything. So now we can just go straight to town. After we buy this field, we can start plowing it up. Like I said, we're going to go buy some sheep. It was a consensus in chat in the last session that we should get 100 sheep. We can definitely afford it. Yeah, some days I forget how to use GPS. I so often am using either, well, I'm so often just using course play and going off and doing something else. And I haven't run a mission probably in, other than on this map, I probably haven't run a mission in about 5 months. I want to fertilize all this grass right here so that I get a good good harvest. That's why I'm not turning it off. Really wish these in-game tractors would light up at night inside. Instead, you just have a dead dash, no lights. Did you plant that tree there that's directly in front of us? Or was that part of the Goldcrest map? I already did that. Yeah, I'm seeing my tractor tires tracks, so we already did that one. Because, you know, it seems to be completely in the way, and that seems to be like something that you would do, would be to put a tree completely in the way on purpose. Oh, buy this dang thing. We now own it. Oh, we'll just do this. Alright, let's see here. Which one are you? You're the 25. You're the 35. Oh, look, I already parked you by the plow and everything. It's like I knew what I was going to do. Just run over our chickens. So does the fountain across the street cost you money if you don't back the trailer down in the pond? Is that kind of the cheater way? If you don't want to get free, if you don't want to back your trailer down the pond to get free water, you got to pay for it at the fountain? So we're going to start down here for a reason. And the reason we're starting down here is the hired worker should recognize that the field continues even though it's at an angle, and should keep working to the street side. If we started at the street side and worked this way, it would eventually think that the field was done. That's the behavior I've seen in the past. Let's see if he recognizes that the field is continuing because it's ahead of him and to the right. If not, he'll say he's done the job. So there will be little bits that we'll have to clean up, but that should work. We'll just run up here. And we'll buy up an animal trailer. Actually, we're going to lease the animal trailer. We're not buying it. And the reason we're going to lease it is the delivery costs. So, ooh, $3,079. I'll do that. So if we buy 100 sheep, it's going to cost us $20,000 to get it delivered. Alright, is sweet dreams. Make sure you have plenty of dreams about me earning all kinds of money. Alright. So $20,000 to have it delivered. If we lease this, it's going to cost us $5,800 and $2,600 per hour. I don't expect we'll have it for more than that long. We shouldn't have it for an entire hour. So we'll have it delivered here to the farm. And we know the trick where we could buy it and then sell it back for no money loss. we did that with the manure spreader, kind of to see if it really worked that way. And it did, but we don't want to, it kind of feels like an exploit, so we're not going to do that unless unless we do it by absolute accident. Let's see here, is the, yep, that's where I thought the animals were. Do we see our, well, we don't even see our guy working. But he claims that he's working, so we'll just go with that. This trailer holds 24 sheep, so we'll have to make just over 4 trips. Four full trips, and then 1 little bit trip. Or we could probably just be done with 96 sheep and just call it a day. Hey, Rubber Burner, how you doing, man? So, we're buying us some sheep here. You just saw me pass all my money that's just better than sitting in the bank. Alright. Let's see here. Do we have to back in here? Yep, looks like we gotta back in here to get our animals. Hey Sean, how you doing? I don't know if you heard, Rubber Burner, but PCSG has all of these, all of us on a single page. So you could see and participate in chat on all of the contestants. Sheep. Buy me up a load of sheep. That's better than money in the bank. So we also bought up a field here. We are now culti plowing it. I was going to lease a manure spreader and put manure on it before we plowed it, but we ran a mission to lower the price just a little bit, and that mission happened to be a fertilizing mission also. So we got a free fertilizer out of it. Strangest, that makes a little more sense. I was trying to figure out what strongest night of your life meant. Off to get another load. Oh, crud. I'm not really sure why we were looking that way last time we were in the semi, but at any rate. Wait. Hey, buddy, you're on the wrong side of the fence. Oh. All right. Somebody remind me to tell old guy Farmer that he's got to look at his sheep nav mesh. Let's hope it doesn't crash the game now. $48. Well, I can't wait to watch it. Next episode of this, or next episode of the Hills, or Woodshire. Alright, well, we'll have to see what he hooked you up with. Hopefully it's still realistic. It's probably a custom Mack truck, I'm guessing. Custom skin. If I were to guess. I've been told I'm a pretty good guesser. Tylenol. It seems like maybe the strangest... He's on the other side of the fence. We're going to lose a sheep. Sounds like tonight was a bit hair of the dog, maybe. I have to say, getting into this sell point seems pretty odd. It's pretty hard to do it without driving all over this field. So if we just get 96 sheep, we only have one more trip. If we go ahead and go for the even 100, we've got to come up here and pick up 4 little sheepies in our big trailer. Oh, I just took out a light pole. I think I ripped the corner off the trailer. I'll probably lose the security deposit. How you doing, iMine? So we're just making trips, buying some sheep. We've got our only one hired helper that's allowed, working the culti plow, plowing up the newest field that we bought. And once he gets that done, we're going to fertilize it and put some grass in it so we can start, so we'll have grass in there for next year. Got my eye on a few land acquisitions before winter comes. No, I don't have an Xbox. This is on PC. I think we're just going to leave it at 96 sheep. We've got other stuff to do today, and it's already 12 o'clock. We've basically spent 5.5 hours driving 4 loads of sheep around. All right. Oh man. They just came and stole the trailer out from underneath me. Alright. Now I know what I was gonna... Miscellaneous. Yeah. Alright, well, I was gonna activate a mod, but I apparently have forgotten. So we're not going to be able to do that. Alright, so we're going to buy up this tractor. We're going to buy the companion front loader arms. And the fork. With spikes, with fork. We'll get the one with the fork. And we're going to use this down at the farm. for our sheep. And I guess we should get a bucket. With teeth. Sure. Now the bucket we're going to have delivered. Alright. So we're going to use this little tractor to feed our sheep bales when we need to, and pull the water trailer around, and collect wool pallets. Because our telehandler is over by our greenhouses. And it's going to take too long to bring our telehandler back and forth every couple of days. And I have to say, it's pretty sad that this little tractor goes much faster than those Fords. So I wanted to buy the Amazon Pro Hopper little lawnmower, and I was going to use that to cut the grass in the sheep pen to feed the sheep. But alas, I forgot to activate it. And I was wanting to hold on to these bales. Until winter. But we need to feed our sheep or they will die. So we better get to it now. See, do I need another bale? Yep, I could use another bale. Remember to activate the buy a bale mod. But I didn't remember to activate the little Amazon lawnmower. Get them some water. messing already. Alright, well that's running. Let's look at... Yep, fertilized one state. Get this bucket out of the way. Now we're going to have to remember to clean up our critters. Because I usually play with animal table manners, which keeps me from having to clean up everything constantly. Nope. I was checking that because we've got this little section of this field still needs fertilizer, as does this one and this one. The reason this one, part of this field's at 3 levels, is because we would have we used the rest of the liquid fertilizer that we were provided. So Ed, I'm going to try to remember to clean up at the start and end of each day. I'm probably going to need a reminder. Either we lost the sheep because he escaped, or he managed to make his way back on the other side of the gate fence. So since we can't fertilize any other fields, I'm going to go down here and start fertilizing this field. And hopefully the hired worker will finish plowing that field before we get caught up. In fact, we're going to start here kind of not quite right, because we need to come back and oh, stop that. There we go. This little spreader's got quite the spread on him. So when our hired worker over there is done, we're going to come back and clean up these little bits he missed. How do you like those Serenity Valley episodes, Ed? Did you say the other day that you were up to episode 10? Or was that somebody else? We also need to fill up our greenhouses. Oh, how you doing, Clorox Bleach? It's an interesting screen name. Alright, let's see here. We're going to finish up this job. You started over, as in you had watched some and then you went back and started from the beginning? See, are we okay? Are you going to play version 4 or Serenity Valley 2 Rise of Industry? Well, I don't know why you would have completed your task at that point, but okay. That's fine, I'll come back and get you. I think you'd be surprised, Clorox, how many adults are into Farm Sim. This has to be one of the most wonderful fertilizer spreaders I've ever seen in my life. It's dirt cheap, it has a huge capacity and a wide spread. Uh-oh. Wrong keys. So you play Farm Sim on Xbox? Absolutely stunning autumn sunset. Alright, so let's get a hired worker planting this this field and grass. I really want to get this grass planted before midnight. How many times have we had to wait on this train today? So once we get a hired worker planting grass in that field, we're going to run over and get our telehandler and stock up our greenhouses. And once we get them stocked up, we'll come back here and relieve our worker and finish the field. Alright, we need to fill this up. And let's see if this will take care of our little seed pallet in the bale problem. Oh, that didn't help. Alright, we'll take care of that in a little bit. So we wanted to get the semi because we need to use semi in order to water our greenhouses. And this just prevents me from having to Alt-Tab back into them. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ed. Hope it's not, hope you don't have constant pain or anything like that. No train, good. We can just keep on going. Telling me you don't want to do that. And I don't have course play on. Alright. We'll just deal with you later. I've never seen this trailer at night. Love the lights. Look at that. Oh, I didn't notice that up in the upper corner I get a glance of the particular greenhouse that I'm beside. That's pretty cool. I don't know how well that's coming through on the stream, but at the top left where the glance is, I can see that, for example, the water level on this greenhouse is 900 and the manure level is 712. Now let's get the manure in there. See if we can't do some of this by first person. Outstanding. Oh, we're gonna try not to tip. That was this morning. We had a pretty crazy stream there. We tipped the telly, and then later we tipped the bale trailer. Oh, I'm empty. I'd pay attention to what I'm doing. I wonder if this one was full then, or maybe it needs a little. Needed a little bit. We got 4.5 to do. These bring us about $14,000 of income a day. They more than pay for our operating expenses on a typical day. I would do that, but street lamps cost us money. We want to try to minimize expenses, and we got to get used to working in the dark, because come winter time it's going to be dark at like 6 o'clock, and I don't think it's going to get light until something like 9. All right. Hello, Farming Fanatic. How are you doing today? Oh, wait. How wide is this thing? 6. Alright, let's see if we can't get this field knocked out here before midnight. Because I am hoping that there's a growth stage at midnight. And if so, then this field will sprout. And then we will be in a good position come next spring. And this field won't be behind the rest of the grass on the map. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if you are up to speed on what we're doing here, but we're playing an Old Guy Farmer's challenge on a Goldcrest Valley edit that he did. We have 3 years to earn as much money as possible. At the end of the 3 years, we will sell off all our land and all of our equipment, all of our crops, everything, and whoever has the most money wins. And to the winner goes the Platinum DLC that comes out in November. And should I win, no, I decided not to plow under the map grass. I decided it was too much work for such a little area, when I could basically spend probably the same amount of time and plow up regular fields. So as I was saying, that should we win the contest, me and chat, then I will be giving away the Platinum DLC to one lucky viewer. In order to enter, you must tell me the number of bales that we sell throughout the entire contest. So obviously you would need to have watched a fair bit of the streams to know when we sold our bales and keep track of how many we sell. And I'll tell you that the bales may be something more than simply a silage bale. So I'll give you that little bit of a hint. So obviously you won't know how many bales we sell until the last stream. So whoever guesses the right number of bales first will win the DLC. If no one guesses the correct number of bales, then whoever is closest first will win. So we bought this field, field 23. We'll probably buy field 24 over there. And I still have my eye on field 26 at some point. I think if we own those 3 fields on top of the 4 fields we already have, we'll have more grass than we can bale during the spring and summer and autumn. You're going to put your guess down right now. 622. If that's the only bales I sell, I don't think we're going to win the contest. I'm hoping that we sell a whole lot more than 622. Well, Sean, I'll give you a hint. We haven't sold a single bale yet. When I get to the end of this run, I'll show you how many bales we have so far. This is the GPS mod. Well, Mark, I took quite a break. We did 3 streams this morning, and then I took a break. So we have 266 bales so far. And we're not done making bales, I hope. I'm hoping we'll get some more bales off of the grass that we do have in the fields. I mean, I got up this morning, I slept in, I mowed the grass, that took about an hour. Did 3 of these. Made me up some lunch. Watched some fellow contestant streams while I did some off-screen prep work on Serenity Valley. Then I finished up episode 46 of Serenity Valley, edited that together, uploaded that, kids came home, and then I got back to this. The field 24. We'll check here in a bit. When I checked, that field was ready to harvest. So we did our mission for this game day. So we won't be able to do a mission for until game day 5 of autumn, which looks like it'll be just in 20 minutes. Does not look like we're going to get this field planted before midnight. Oh, field 22, the one direction I'm going right now. See, there's a delay. There's a delay from when I see your message and what I'm doing to what you see what I'm doing. The field, it's kind of an odd shape. We'll check it. I think I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking about plowing that up and merging those together. Alright, let's hope there is not a growth stage in 1 minute. Let's hope. Okay. Oh, you dog. Ran out of seed. We're gonna have to run up to the farm. Alright, we got rid of that little pallet problem. Let's go finish this field up. Let's see where we ran out of grass. Well, at least we didn't make 3 or 4 runs down the field before we were out of grass. Never noticed this field kind of has a roll there to it. Oh, it looks like that farmer has already harvested his field. Just working away. This field should get us a fair decent number of bales. I think we got what, 60 off of field 11, 60-ish. We got I don't know, what did we get? We got 40 something off of field 12. So this field's about the same size as field 12. Alright, last trip. Then we'll have to go clean up our sheep. We'll drive over here and see what this field costs for Ed. If we bought this field, we'd definitely take all these darn trees out. $216,000. Looks like it's owned by the same Ed Lewis that owns a couple of the other fields where you've run missions on. So that's $216,000 for that field. Let's run over here and check out this one across the road. Oh, that one's been harvested too. $78,000. And I wanted to harvest that field and get a lot of money. $400,000 for that one. So we could basically buy that field and that field over there for less money than the one that's across the street. So that might be, as Ed points out, might be an idea to purchase those two fields, or maybe he's just talking about that one. While we're waiting on that tractor to slowly make his way back, alright, let's figure what happened to that tractor. Well, it won't take too long. I might as well just fertilize that field while I'm at it. Since I'm not going to speed up the time. It's 4 o'clock. It won't take too long to fertilize this field. Yeah, I think, well, you were on the stream this morning when it took forever to, basically took all day to drive over to the cow area to mow those fields and bale them and bring everything back. And we got 32 bales off of that, but if we focus on our area around this farm, we can get a lot more work done. We can sell anything at any time that we want, Farming Fanatic. It's just that on the last day of the 3rd year, we're going to sell everything that we haven't sold previous. Stop. So, for example, we're going to sell the sheep. The plan is to sell the sheep either on the last day of spring, the 3rd year, or on the last day of summer, the 3rd year. We're going to have to pay attention to how much wool the sheep make over summer on year 2 and make a decision. Because sheep are most valuable in autumn, or in, no, autumn. They're the most valuable in spring. So that is clearly when we can sell them and get the most money. So one idea would be to sell the sheep on the last day of spring, year 2, or no, year 3, sorry. And forego whatever wool they would produce over the summer of year 3. Basically just to get the most money we can out of the sheep. We just bought sheep yesterday in mid-autumn because that should have been the cheapest price for sheep. We paid just over $3,000 per sheep. They're typically $4,000. In a base game. With seasons, though, sheep can be as expensive as over $5,000 if you buy them in the spring. So I basically saved $2,000 a sheep, or about $20,000. No, $200,000. By buying 100 head of sheep in autumn as opposed to spring. So if I sell the sheep in late spring, I'm going to lose the least amount of money from what I paid for them to what I can sell them for. Yeah, you can sell the grain whenever you want. If you get a great demand for grain and you want to sell it, you're free to do so. We are going to be doing exclusive grass farming. So we sold our harvester right away. We sold our tipper. We have nothing to harvest any grain with or to transfer grain. The only thing we plant is grass. There's that pesky sheep outside the fence again. See the nice autumn colors on that tree. All right, let's look at our finances here. So $465,000 negative for that day because, well, we spent some money. But we had almost $15,000 in income from our greenhouses. Very good. All right. So we're going to save the game. We're going to exit out. And we're done for the day. We're done for the night. We're not going to stream anymore today. Thank you for watching. Let's see, what's Fanatic Farming? But wouldn't you be better off doing half of each because bales I thought aren't worth as much as grain is sometimes? Well, that's what some people are doing. Some people are doing what we call contemporary farming with grain. Silage bales is all we're doing. So silage bales should bring us in winter over $1,000 a bale. We've got 266 bales now. So hopefully by the time that winter comes, we'll have 350 bales. Let's hope. And let's hope that brings us about $400,000 or more when we sell those. So we'll just have to see. Only time will tell what we're going to do over 3 years by only doing silage bales compared to everyone else that's doing contemporary farming. But of course, over 3 years, you also need to be able to earn enough money to plant and harvest big fields. So the question is, are they going to be able to earn enough money to be able to plant enough fields to earn several $100,000 a year in crops? We'll have to see. So there is a link to all the other contestants in my description. If you wish to go to them and follow them, please do. You can follow along and see how all of the various strategies are going to play out. So until next time, happy farming.